All right, guess what, guys? I just got done watching an epic game between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round of the playoffs. And as a Chiefs fan watching, I was really hoping that a meteor would just land right in the middle of the stadium and neither team would win. But I got an outcome that I really enjoyed watching, and that was Josh, 4 turnovers in one game. Allen, the opposite of Al Bundy. In a year where he didn't have Mahomes, he didn't have Burrow, he didn't have Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen went to the Broncos and Bo Nix, who's not very good, okay? Not very good, all right? And you played okay, but he's still not in Josh Allen's league. Went to Denver and just crap the bed. I mean, imagine if Patrick Mahomes in a divisional playoff game with all that pressure on him, right before half, throws the ball behind him, fumbles it, and costs his team 3 points right before the half. And you know what? That ended up being the game. And also the funniest part is that back in 2021, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills complained about the OT rules in the 13-second game. Right after that, Josh Allen, you're going to choose to have the ball. Josh Allen, you're going to choose to have the ball. Well, guess what? He had the ball this game, and you know what he did? He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. That's what. He still lost. Josh Allen had a chance to win the game twice. And instead of winning the game, they settled for a tie. It was a nice drive at the end of regulation, but he overthrew a bunch of receivers at the end of the game that they could have walked in for a touchdown. And then, in overtime, he throws an interception. That's turnover number 4. 4 turnovers in the same game, baby. Hopefully he's going to be selling shoes here shortly. Now, listen, I don't want to hear any excuses from him, all right? Bills fans, no excuses, okay? All right, no excuses. You had an easy path. No team that you played or were going to play had any sort of experience in the playoffs the way that you and Josh Allen did, and you couldn't get it done. There's no excuses there. None. None. And the media, what's going to irritate me is the media is going to make excuses for him. Well, he can't catch the ball. He can't get, yeah. You know what? That was an interception. It was an interception at the end of the game. Oh, the referees at the end of the game. I can already see Dan Orlovsky on Twitter doing this. Oh, the referees at the end of the game screwed the Bills. No, they didn't. It was pass interference. Cry about it, man. Cry about it. So the Bills, once again, lose in the playoff game. And you know what? I don't even want to hear this. McDermott's going to get scapegoated for it, but he didn't turn the ball over 4 times. He didn't turn the ball over 4 times. Allen did. Allen fumbled 3 times, okay? Lost fumbles twice, and then threw 2 interceptions. One of them was a really bad throw. Really bad throw right after Bo Nix just turned the ball over. I don't want to hear it, guys. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of it. It gave me a lot of pleasure as a Chiefs fan watching that because the media was so quick to crown Josh Allen above. They were wanting Josh Allen to win and so that they can put him above Patrick Mahomes. And you know what? He's not. He's not. He never will be. So you know what, media? Eat it, like it, enjoy it. All right? Because you got an offseason full of excuses. And if McDermott gets fired, he's the scapegoat. Guess what? You know what? That's on Allen. That's on Allen. Allen can't get it done in the playoffs, and until he does, he can't. Okay? And everybody was so willing to crown him last week after a wild card win against the Jaguars that they forgot that he had to play this week. So, you know what? As much as I hate the Broncos, and gosh, I hope they lose next week, I am really satisfied with the way that game played out. All right. Bills Mafia. Chiefs Kingdom forever, baby. Chiefs Kingdom forever. We'll be back. And you know, yeah, that's the thing too. Is that, well, the Chiefs aren't even in the playoffs, man. And I'll address that. I'll address that in another video. The Chiefs had a terrible year this year, okay? All right? But you know what they did? They also capitalized when they did make the playoffs. They went to 5 Super Bowls, won 3 of them. What have the Bills done in that time period? Nothing. Lose to the Chiefs. Lose to the Chiefs. Lose to Bo Nix. Lose to Joe Burrow. This has been a really good playoff year. And I, as a Chiefs fan, I'm glad that I can watch without really too much of an investment. But man, that was satisfying. Okay, I got to do an update. I just found out that Bo Nix is out for the rest of the season because he broke his ankle on the second to last play of the game. I don't know. Did he kneel? Like, what's going on there? Listen, I wanted both teams to lose, and it looks like they did. So, as a Chiefs fan, this is a dream. As an NFL fan, yeah. The next week isn't going to be fun to watch. But hey, you know what? As a Chiefs fan, whatever. I wanted both teams to lose, and it turns out they did. I can't complain.